Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Monday, June 9, 2025. In the next episode, fans can expect Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, to have a proposal for Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Manzi, gets inspired. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, stoops to a new low. Plus, Lucky Spencer, Jonathan. Jackson says goodbye to Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning. Fans know that Lucky proposed to Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. However, the nurse knows in her heart that Lucky can't stay in one place very long. As much as Lucky loves Liz and Aiden Weber, Colin Cassidy, he's an adventurer and adrenaline junkie. After Liz's chat, Lucky will go to see Lulu. That is when Lucky will share that he is leaving Port Charles. After saying goodbye to Lulu, Lucky will likely say farewell to his other loved ones, such as Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, and Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Manzi. In the next episode, fans can also expect Drew to go to a new love. Drew just found out that Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, was the one who hired Jacinda, Paige Herschel, to drug him. Drew hasn't told Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen yet, and Nina is scrambling trying to get him to keep quiet. However, in a preview clip, Drew tells Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, to put an end to it immediately. It is also stated that Drew stoops to a new low. Meanwhile, Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, asks someone to meet him privately at the courthouse. That must be Willow, and it seems that Michael is ready to make a compromise. However, with Drew issuing orders at Rick, some fans are wondering if the congressman is going to bribe or blackmail the judge. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Willow ends up confronting Nina. In a preview clip, Willow declares her mother has been keeping secrets from her. Nina's face is priceless as her jaw drops open. However, I have a feeling that Willow might accuse her mother of something other than the Jacinda, Paige Herschel situation. It is also teased that Christina gets inspired. Cody has some kind of love proposal for Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. Liz opens up to Lucas Jones, Van Hansis. Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, claims he has everything he needs. Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Setton, swears to Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, that she's learned from her mistakes. Elsewhere, Marco Rios, Adrian Anchondo, has an encounter with a blonde. Port Charles braces for a Monday filled with emotional reckonings, surprise choices, and painful goodbyes as General Hospital delivers a powerful episode on June 9th. With Drew's world unraveling, Michael making a move no one expected, Willow finding her voice, and Lucky Spencer saying goodbye, GH fans won't want to miss a moment. Drew hits rock, bottom Drew. Kane's downfall has been brewing for months, and on Monday, it finally hits. A shocking low. After weeks of erratic behavior, uncharacteristic aggression, and burning through allies, Drew is more isolated than ever. His public spat with Nina at the Metro Court, the hostile boardroom takeover at Aurora, and his increasing thirst for revenge have all left his reputation in tatters. Monday's episode opens with Drew stumbling into his penthouse, half drunk, visibly shaken and bleeding from a cut above his eye. We later learn he got into a brawl at a private club after a scuffle with a disgruntled Aurora investor. His assistant calls Carly in desperation, and she rushes over. Carly's reaction is a mix of shock and sorrow as she sees the man who once helped her rebuild her life in such disarray. She tries to reason with him, asking what happened to the moral compass he used to proudly carry. Drew, in a moment of brutal honesty, snaps. Jason was the one with the code. I just inherited his face, not his strength. That line cuts deep. Carly, never one to back down, tells Drew he's going to lose everything, including her, if he doesn't course correct. But Drew isn't ready to hear it. As she walks out the door, she leaves behind an ultimatum. Fix this, or stay broken. But I won't watch you destroy yourself. Later in the episode, Drew receives a phone call that could push him over the edge. The SEC is reopening the investigation into Aurora's financial restructuring, and he's the prime target. Michael makes a shocking concession over at the Quartermain estate. Michael Corinthos makes a move no one saw coming. After months of scheming behind the scenes, covert meetings with the feds, and secret recordings of Sonny's criminal activity, Michael is suddenly done. In a powerful scene with Brooke Lynn, Michael admits he can't keep living a double life. Every time I look at Sonny, I see the man who raised me, and the threat I turned him into. Brooke Lynn, ever the realist, reminds him that walking away comes with consequences. But Michael's made up his mind. He meets with Dex and shocks him with the announcement. I'm pulling the plug. No more surveillance, no more sting. We're done. Dex is rattled. After putting his life on the line for months and getting tangled up in a dangerous game, he's not sure walking away is an option. But Michael tells him to vanish and never look back. He'll take care of the rest. What's Michael's plan? That remains a mystery. But the weight on his shoulders may be too heavy to carry much longer. Willow finally blasts Nina. After staying mostly silent and diplomatic for months, Willow Corinthos finally reaches her breaking point, and Nina Reeves is the target. Tension has been simmering since Nina's SEC betrayal came to light. While Willow initially pushed for forgiveness, for the sake of family, Monday's episode shows she's had enough. It all begins at the hospital when Willow learns Nina tried to pull strings to get an early start on Wiley's kindergarten interview process, without consulting her or Michael. When Willow confronts her, Nina tries to defend herself, insisting she was only trying to help, but Willow isn't having it. You didn't just betray my husband. You betrayed me. You cost me time with my children, with my life. You don't get to play Grandma of the Year now. The confrontation is raw and unfiltered. Nina begs for another chance, reminding Willow that they share a blood bond, mother and daughter. But Willow's resolve is stronger than ever. A bond isn't a relationship. And love doesn't come from manipulation. You want forgiveness? Earn it. But stop trying to steal what you haven't earned. For the first time in a long time, Nina is speechless. Lucky says goodbye. For now, in the most emotional storyline of the day, Lucky Spencer prepares to leave Port Charles once again. Jonathan Jackson's brief return as Lucky has stirred nostalgia and unresolved emotion. After reconnecting with Laura, Liz, and even Nicholas, Lucky has spent his weeks tying up loose ends and searching for clarity. On Monday, he stands with Laura at the park overlooking the lake, where he once played as a child. The two reflect on their family's triumphs and tragedies. Laura urges him to stay, but Lucky explains that his search for peace still isn't over. Port Charles is home, but I'm still figuring out who I am outside of all of this. He shares a quiet moment with Liz at the hospital, where they reflect on their love story, full of pain and passion. We'll always have a piece of each other, Liz whispers. Later, Lucky visits the cemetery to place flowers on Luke's grave. He says a heartfelt goodbye to his father, acknowledging their complicated bond. You were chaos, Dad, but you loved in your own way. I see that now. Before he leaves, he surprises Dante with an envelope, a lead on an old case involving a missing girl that Lucky investigated years ago. He says it's time someone finished the job. As Lucky boards a flight to Ireland, or perhaps somewhere even more remote, the camera lingers on his face one last time, both haunted and hopeful. Bonus drama, Ava, Sonny, and Christina collide elsewhere. In Port Charles, the tension between Ava and Sonny continues to smolder. Now that Christina has moved into Sonny's penthouse to help with his emotional stability, Ava's presence is less than welcome. Christina blasts Ava for getting too close to her father. You're not family. You're not even a friend. You're just another mistake waiting to happen. Ava, unshaken, simply responds, maybe. But I'm the mistake your father keeps choosing. Expect this battle to escalate in the days to come. Coming up this week. On GH, Anna finds herself at odds with Jordan over a classified WSB file that could jeopardize everything she's built. Maxie catches Spinelli in a lie, one that could upend their newly rekindled connection. Trina and Spencer have a tough conversation about their future as Curtis's condition takes a turn. Brooke Lynn receives an unexpected message from Chase, one that may change everything. Final Thoughts Monday, June 9th, is a powerful day in General Hospital history. Drew's implosion, Michael's pivotal shift, Willow's voice rising, and Lucky's farewell make this a milestone episode packed with character-driven drama. With emotional honesty, moral gray areas, and old wounds resurfacing, GH continues to blend the best of its history with fresh, compelling storytelling. Don't miss this one. It's sure to spark conversation long after the final credits roll. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.